would we be now?
Oh my god, we're recording. So good news, everyone. We're dumbasses.
Yeah,
That's not news.
No, it's not.
it's the good news.
But it's good news.
The good word.
Well, because of world events, I'm going to partially blame COVID and the Supreme Court. We absolutely forgot to record the NPC freebies for Gangrel.
I'm also going to blame rampant ADHD.
Yeah, we all have so much mental illness.
Hey,
So
I was real happy about getting that Gehenna script off the ground.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
working on that shit for
you did well. I appreciate all your help.
As I said, I think there might be at least another script out of that.
Yeah, that's a dense episode. But yeah, so Gangrel NPCs, we're gonna rapid fire go through our freebies, and we'll be on our itch.io.
.io.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
Skipper, you good? Or you need to open?
I'm opening stuff. You guys
Okay,
go ahead.
Okay.
all right.
You wanna go? You
yeah, because
I'm
mine's
gonna
the
go last.
most relevant. I'm pretty much just going to give you guys like the stats to run Maxime from Blood and Jazz if you want. I always think he's a great, interesting Gangrel because he does two things that most people don't associate with Gangrel, which is one, he has 4 in intelligence, 4 in tech, and he has 5 resource dots. Because his whole thing is being an eco-terrorist, that his goal is to end NFTs and, cryptocurrency, which is very ironic.
You manifested that. So when you came up with this concept, it was like the height of the NFT crypto market bullshit. And then as we started to play that game, the market crashed. So you kind of manifested.
Yeah, he did. He did. But I like... God, he also has a predator type, grave robber, because 100% also spoilers. It never comes up. None of the characters or players even know that he has that yet in the stream. So sorry guys. He doesn't want to do any harm to anyone. He doesn't want to hurt animals because he's like, animals better than people, and he's trying to be like eco-friendly and care about the earth. So like the guy's haven is a boat, so you can run him as a mariner. You can have this guy as like an NPC in your town. You can have him doing lots of stuff. And again, Bondus Familia Seagull.
Yes.
And
Get weird with your pets.
Get weird with your pets. Birds are great. Owls are so edgy. We understand you're a burnout gifted kid, but sometimes get something stupid.
Fuck you.
There's so many Bondus familiars that are owls, you could make a whole city out of them.
Owl City.
I have, and again, I love owls. They're great for D&D, but I mean, I want more Gangrel with like Bondus Familia Raccoon, Bondus Familia Coyote, Bondus Familia Possum.
Coyote would be sick.
Possum would be real easy because possums have 2 versions of playing dead, acting dead, and then the one where the brain turns off and they're actually like pseudo dead. If you have them doing acting dead, they are great surveillance. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead possum on the side of the street. You can use that thing for surveillance.
What about those like really cute like weasel, what is it, sables?
Oh yeah, sables.
Hell yeah.
Either that or stoats.
I'm like, look at them, they're so cute. They can get into things, they're just long boys.
Long boy.
You could have a really like posh Gangrel whose stoat just like hangs around their neck all the time, and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Hey, go over there."
Yeah. Which actually, the other thing when you look at this character sheet, and it's the reason why, if anybody's confused watching the stream, how the hell he always succeeds at tech, he also has the Haven advantage that gives him an extra bonus die for tech rolls. So Max is rolling tech rolls on his boat at 9 dice pool.
Yeah. And if you ever want to, quick note on utilizing your surroundings for bonus die, there's rules for homesteading in the Chicago by Night book that are dope, and it's a good way to get your players invested in actually paying attention to neighborhoods and havens, and that makes the city feel alive because it gives people stats and minuses, and it's fun. Hooray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in mine. Mine is a character I'll be playing later. Fuck it. Alexis is basically, I like the idea of taking really traditionally like masculine roles in story times and just putting a girl in it because it's fun for me. So I was like, what if I did a really grizzled detective character from like a Lovecraftian novel, but instead of having them having a military background or being a cop or, I've seen things. They were a hooker.
Yes.
So I've seen things, but from a completely different perspective. But their Gangrel stats are more in line for because I like the idea of doing the tech thing was more observational. So they have like aspects, and I put everything into wits and insight and awareness, and just like I see fucking everything. I can see everything, but I also leaned into owl theming for that because I just thought it'd be fun. Because yeah, I know. Well, like, a lot of people in their gamers are like, I'm gonna be a wolf or a mountain lion or something like that. And I was just like, owl, I just, huge eyes. I'm like, I see fucking everything.
Well, that's not your Bondus Familiar.
No, I have no Bondus Familiar.
That's the form you have, because there's another thing with Max, which I'm not going to spoil for that. Your Bondus Familiar and your bestial form do not have to be the same.
No, you don't have to be twinsies. If you want to, go for it. But yeah, and I also dumped everything into Fortitude. Because I was just like, well, this person's seen some shit and been through a lot of things, so they're just a fucking tank.
Nice.
So it's just like, what do you do? It's like, I can take a hit like a motherfucker, and I can find things. And that's what I do.
I like it.
It's fun. And it's like, yeah, Gangrel, oh, you're going to be fighting. And I'm like, I mean, I can, but, like, me fighting is much more of a endurance test. Like, I don't do a lot of damage, but, like, good luck knocking my ass out. So, you know.
I like it.
I have gun.
I have the ultimate spell.
Yeah.
Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Which, speaking of I think it was like halfway through the Blood and Jazz recording, I realized when I looked at Max, I was like, I accidentally made a bot rigger in Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah,
Because I just kept like, drone, seagull, go! And I'm like, I made a fucking rigger in Vampire.
Well, that's kind of the fun thing with V5 is we've advanced in technology enough that we're kind of getting into like low power Shadowrun shit. So if you really want to delve into techno horror and stuff like that in World of Darkness, now's the time.
The technocracy says hi.
You can literally buy like for $100, I believe they're called like intrusion devices, but they're like basically like the size of a Tamagotchi, and like you can just like brute force Wi-Fi passwords and stuff now. It's like basically a beginner cyber deck.
Yeah.
Really?
And then, you know, like it's not unknown that police officers have radio to things that mimic cell phone towers, and they could just bypass the Fourth Amendment and get all of your cell phone data.
Oh.
Yeah, don't use public Wi-Fi.
Oh, no, the thing is because it's pretending to be a cell phone tower, you can't keep your phone from connecting to it. So that's a problem.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else about your character here?
Other than trauma and I wrote a thing in their backstory where they have a sire that is a problem. So if you want to have an NPC that you're like, oh yeah, you can hire this person to like do some investigating for you, and then you just have this like BBEG just hiding in the background because you hired this NPC. Of like, oh, you thought she was kind of a bitch. It's like, oh no, there's a Gangrel behind her that's like a hitman basically, where he's like, I don't care if you guys pay me enough, I'll hunt down whoever and bring you his fucking head.
Nice.
But he's also just a fucking jackass, and I'm like, cool, you can just have that as a bonus, just enemy in your game now too. Where she's like, oh fuck, I hate Ed. He's such an ass. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, he just shows up and causes problems and then yells at me like I fucked up. And you made me. So, like, I'm sorry I have morals and a spine. Fuck you.
I like it.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
So technically it's 2 NPCs. But yeah, so that's Alexis. They'll be in the itch file.
Nice.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I have a Drake Abernathy. I want to do something a little bit different. So Drake is more of like a southern gentleman, like plantation owner type.
Oh no.
And his thing is he is really into horse racing. Problem is that usually happens during the day. So while he does have a Bondus with a horse, his whole shtick is he ghouls jockeys, gives them Bondus Familiar so that they can better ride their horses.
So he's cheating.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is cheating.
Nice.
He
Nice.
is cheating. Oh my. Do you think about how good the horse racing stories are from the horse's perspective? Because you can't. You can watch the video.
I
Have
sit in this
Mr.
cage all day, and then all of a sudden I get to fucking jet. Ah, the adrenaline.
Yeah, you just watch the footage of the horse race with the horse Bondus Familiar there. Just be like full announcer, just like, tell me what was going through your head, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just...
Go, 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 go. That's probably just about it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
I'm fast as
They're
fuck, boy.
still a horse.
Yeah.
I'm fast as fuck.
Oh my god.
I dig it, though.
Also, I don't know if you guys heard about what happened at the Kentucky Derby this year.
Oh god,
Oh,
no.
what?
So some guy basically took a long shot on a horse that like didn't have the proper background of like breeding, and his previous horse had died, so he's like, fuck it, I'll get back into it. Bought this cheap horse and was basically just doing it as a hobby at this point. horse is a nightmare horse, but ended up winning.
Oh my god.
But it wouldn't stop running after the race ended. So they had to send another horse out to try and calm it down. And the horse that won fucking bit its friend horse that was trying to get it to stop.
No, he's like, I'm fast as fuck. I'm going. I'm the winner. You can't stop me. And I'm like,
fast as fuck and disrespect your surroundings.
Will this horse do like horse meth? Like, why is it still going?
I mean, I'll be real. The Kentucky Derby is a nightmare event that shouldn't exist. But
yeah, you're not wrong.
Probably happened because of animal abuse. But
separate that fact from it, and that's a really funny story.
yeah, that horse. I love that horse. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bite anyone that gets close to my ass. I won. I'm going.
I deserve this.
I won. No one can stop me. Not even God."
Just listen here, Steve. I'm going. You can
What
come with
did the
me.
jockey do? Did the jockey just stay on right along?
What else are you gonna do at that kind of speed?
yeah.
You can't jump off. You'll get trampled.
Yeah.
I was like, what did Steven do?
Oh,
that's hilarious.
I just said Steve. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you said Steve.
Steve is just kind of my go-to joke name. Or Todd. That's another one.
So
He bit the guy riding the cooldown horse too.
Oh, no.
I looked it up. It says winner bites man and horse. I thought he just bought the other horse.
Oh, no. He's just hyphy. He's a biter.
Yeah, and the horse's name was Rich Strike.
That is a porn name.
Rich Strike.
Why does the horse have a porn
He's
name?
there to fuck shit up.
That name has a Burt Reynolds mustache. Like, what the fuck?
Very much.
Yeah, they said he bit the other rider, quote, terribly.
Just the name of that horse like fucked your mom.
I mean, have you ever seen horse teeth?
Horse bites are no joke.
Bad enough that it was considered a mauling.
No.
That horse mauled a person.
With its mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, usually you maul people with a mouth.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You got claws. Bears maul.
The mouth is usually involved too in that.
I don't know. I don't know if the mouth has to be involved in a mauling.
Inquiring fans would like Sarah and Hunter to keep going on about mouth stuff.
I would say,
if you pay me.
a maul is just
The
a big
patrons
blunt
are.
object, right? Like a maul is in the weapon.
Yeah.
It's just a big hammer. That doesn't look like a mouth. You can maul someone with that.
That's true. Just turning somebody into paste. Speaking of turning somebody into paste.
Oh yeah. So I made. Are you done?
Yeah, I think that's really the highlight. Is he's just like a rich dude who owns a lot of land. That's his space, and then he just cheats on horse racing.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
He just probably does like a lot of art and wine trade and like really venture stuff. But then he's just like, I know this horse better than I know anything else. And I have the best 10 horses in the game. I don't know why.
I like it.
Actually, the Ventry thing brought up something that our ST Chase brought up that I love that I didn't think of, which is in Louisiana, and it makes sense. The ruling clan of Louisiana is Gangrel.
Well, yeah, I mean, Xavier was there for ages.
Yeah, it's all fucking swamp. It's all swamp in nature, so it's just like, this is our bitch, motherfucker.
Yeah, large chunks of the South probably just belong to Gangrel, and that's just kind of what it is.
Cause
Cool.
Yeah.
Ultra fucking just
It's either swamp or mountain.
shit. All bad. Okay.
So I had to retrofit this character because the original idea was for a Gangrel, and then I turned him into a ghoul for our ghoul game, and then I turned him back into a Gangrel for this.
Hey.
Go me! His name is Heath.
I love Heath.
His name is Heath Goldwyn. He is a big boy. He is a big boy.
Lorge.
Yeah, big boy who has an axe, and that's kind of him.
He's kind of a lumberjack.
He's a lumberjack. He playing with his backstory, he kind of, he was one of those deep woods lumberjacks kind of guys, and his foreman was his sire. Foreman sired him and then just left him in the deep woods. Boop boop. And he had to figure his way back, and he did. And he's still pretty young. He has tried to keep a hold of his humanity. He's pretty jovial and happy to be around people and whatnot. He's a stubborn motherfucker, and he can get punched a lot. He's the other side of Tank from your character, where it's punch you in the face. He's like, right on, man, and then he axes your head in half.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Alex will get hit and just be like, fucking goddamn it.
Clearly also does not catch on to social cues, because literally you started talking about that and we're still kind of in the ghoul game, and I just went, Daddy!
Oh no.
Did not understand.
I know.
He did not.
Did not understand. He is
Good for him.
oblivious to that.
Good for him.
His is for attributes. His 4 strength. His 1 manipulation.
That's perfect.
He's too honest.
Absolute himbo.
Hi, editing hunter.
Coke break.
Yeah,
Coke
just had to
break.
snort a line real
A
quick.
little snuff, if you will.
So yeah, he's probably too honest for his own good. But yeah, he's Heath.
Oh.
Drives a big faded red Chevy 1400.
The Chevy.
Wears cowboy boots and is known worldwide for his belt buckles, or so he would say.
Does he have a collection of belt buckles?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah. He's just wearing the first rule of gun safety is don't piss me off today, because he knew he was going on a mission and he had to say
Oh,
something.
this is my working belt
This
buckle.
this is my working belt
Yeah, I was about
buckle.
to say, he said that, and I'm like, oh, I know this guy. I've seen this guy all the time in the South. Or I'm just like, no, he has a collection. But there's like, you know how women have those racks of shoes sometimes?
Yeah.
And they're just like, these are my expensive. There's like a whole thing on the back door of the fucking closet. Just ching, 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 ching.
Oh yeah.
It's just like,
One of his
doing
other
today?
favorites that he wears pretty frequently is the same type of belt, that steel looking but pewter, you know, kind of wood cut of Bob Marley. Looking at it from a certain distance, you can't tell what the fuck it is, and then get close enough, it's Bob Marley. Then get close enough, and you still can't tell what the fuck it is. But he
love
likes
that.
that one a lot.
That's great. This is the kind of man that has one of those like plastic over the door like shoe racks,
Yep.
but it's just full of belt buckles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
He probably has 3 or 4 of them in his glove compartment, just in case.
Just in
Yeah.
case you lose one or you need to switch up moods.
Right.
So he's just like living the straight millennial dream, except without the depressing moment where he wakes up and remembers he's a graphic designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
For sure. He's just
I wonder how much exposure I'm getting paid in today.
Ouch.
No, he gets paid. He's got I think he's got a 2 in resources.
Oh, no. I was talking about
Like
just the graphic
me.
design.
Oh,
designers.
Yeah. Heath though is living his best life,
He really is.
and
He's-
Embrace didn't seem like it changed that much for him.
It didn't change much. Honestly, he's young enough that right now he's like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool.
I don't know why everybody's complaining.
Yeah,
like,
everybody's like, this is tragic and this sucks. I mean, yeah, I just got to do lumberjack work at night, but like, so
Which I don't
Night's
know-
chill. I like fireflies.
I can see in the dark. Who cares?
I don't know if there's safety regulations for that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, can lumberjacks do vlogging at night? What?
For sure.
Yeah,
Why
I
not?
mean, there's like sites that have those like day bright lights, like construction workers do.
Yeah.
So I don't see why not.
I think that would be fine, but I was just like, is there a regulation? Because I've never seen like work on that at night, so I was like, I didn't know.
I'm sure there. You can.
Probably.
You know what? What we need to do is go
If
ask Nicolas Cage from the movie Mandy.
Yes, he would know.
He would be a night
would
lumberjack, honestly.
Honestly, like if I kind of pulled a little bit of that energy,
Yes.
but like pre-tragedy.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
a little bit of that
Pre-tragedy
energy.
and less war vet.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it's just Nick Cage and Mandy way before the plot of the movie ever kicked in.
For sure.
Okay.
Yes. I would, not war vet. I would say the trauma that he has is like lumberjack trauma. Like, oh shit, I saw a tree fall on my friend and he literally like exploded. You know,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Just,
Yeah, because
heavy machinery problems where you're just like, well, he's in the treads now.
Yeah, exactly.
you just gotta listen to him scream.
You know,
We are 4 hours from a hospital.
If we, for some reason, come in contact with a wood chipper, he's going to take the time to explain to both of you the safety regulations of a wood chipper, because he's seen somebody get caught in one of those, and by golly, they will just pull you right in.
No.
I'm still no.
Just-
I'll wait until we're done recording for that.
Amber,
Because there's
just
something
like-
that just is like a core memory.
We
for me.
get the fucking OSHA regulations like lecture from Keith about the wood chipper, and just at the end of it, Amber is just like, I'm just shocked you can read.
Rude.
I just heard him talk about wood, and I went.
I'm shocked you can read.
He's
In
pretty,
real
though. Tell you what. Sorry, there's a sneak peek into our ghoul game, everybody.
Yeah. So that might, if you bug us, we might make that a repetitive series. Who knows?
As long as they live. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know. The magic of time and editing, we currently now don't know. By the time this is out, we might know.
Who knows?
So, this is Gangrel NPCs. They'll be in the itch in our cool sheets that were made for us by Nerdbert.
Hell
Nerdbert's
yeah.
rad. They do cool stuff.
Great. He's just a guy for NPCs. They're great.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we love you guys.
Stay safe. Make good choices.
Or have fun.
Bye.
Don't snitch.
Get Stitch. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.